and charms, we're back with a new video. Remember I did this UV wrap with the gnomes and how cute it was, and I added some little moonstones that have some flash in them to add a little extra pizzazz, and we did a marble, pink and white and red. Anyway, we're gonna do some more of these, but on a smaller scale. So I have these sarcastic little sayings. I'm not bossy, I just have leadership skills. Do you know anyone like that? But you can see these are pastel colors. Pink, we have blue, purple, more pastel-y colors for spring. So what I did for a background for those is I used white pigment paste, which my go-to is Satori by Eye Candy. This jar lasts so long because this melts into your resin like butter. It doesn't take very much at all. So this goes a long way. But I used white as a base, and then I used Let's Resin's interference powders. And I used pink and violet and blue. And what we did is I mixed my resin up. I had 3 little cups like this. I had 1 blue, 1 violet, 1 pink. So what I did is I took my stick, mixed it up, and then I would drizzle it on the silicone mold. And this one is different. But I drizzled these colors on each, the pink, the blue, and the purple. And this is how you can create an opal effect. Opal is a beautiful, beautiful crystal and gem. I love opals. So what I did, that's how I make my opal effect. And we'll see how that turns out. But I had some of the interference powders left over. So I did just like a regular puddle pour. I just dumped them into a mold and let it do its own thing. And this is what we have. And you can see it picks up those different colors. There's blues and pinks and violets. It's really gonna be beautiful in the sun. But there's that, and I'm gonna set it aside because this is too small to put one of these on. But it's fun, and I can add it to a different project later and not waste my resin. So there's a way that you can pour your leftovers, have some fun, and use it in a different project. And you can really see the veining where I did that puddle pour. It would be more brought out if I did a metallic alcohol ink or something like that into this, but that's for another day. So let's get these out of their molds. I'm gonna leave them face down, and then we'll reveal them all separately. That's still not cured 100%, but good enough for what we're doing. And y'all, if you get a little bit over on these, like there's a little bit of overage, it's really, there we go. Sometimes it's hard to get started, so you can go around and release your mold from your project. All right, so let me do it off camera so we don't get the sneak peek. Take it out of the mold. All right, put the mold to the side. Put that face down. It still has some give to it. So, all right, so let's start with this one because honestly, it's gonna be a tight fit. So, ooh, look at that, y'all. You can really see the blue, all the different colors. And like I said, this is going to be beautiful in the sun. I'll have to take pictures so you can really see. It is gorgeous, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna set this to the side because like I said, this is really cutting it close for being too big. But we have other stickers and tattoos and things like that that we can put on here and it'll look gorgeous. So I'm going to set this to the side. In fact, I'm going to put it back in its mold. There we go. It's back in the mold so it can finish setting up. Let's look at this. Oh, had a little bit of there, but you can still see the blues and the lavender, or the violet, not lavender, and the pinks really showing up. Y'all, that's gorgeous. So we can put one of these here, and then I can go along the outside, and I'm going to put some gems or some colored rocks or something to outline it as a little barrier. It'll be super cute. But let's check this one. Y'all, look at that. Shimmer and shine in all the different colors that come out. I don't know if you can see it really well on camera, but man, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It really worked out great. So let's put this one here. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do this. And I don't have my measuring tape, or I would mark, and this is what I suggest. If you're like me, I mean, I can kind of line it up centered because my OCD tells me immediately if something is not right. So I can like line this up visually. But if I were you, I would measure the width and divide it by 2 and put a little mark here, something that you can erase off, like an acrylic paint pen or your chrome pen that you can use a baby wipe and wipe off later. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate, get the backing off of this. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Do y'all know what movie that's from? There we go. Okay, so we're separating the back. And you see, this is the sticker part that's actually going to stick to our piece. And I think this is good. And I want to smooth it slowly so we don't get any air bubbles under there. And then I'm going to take, you can use a silicone stick like this and rub to make sure that it adheres good. You can use a squeegee that comes with some of your resin. That is great for spreading on a canvas or a larger piece. If you're doing a top coat, you can spread it like this and make sure that it's evenly coated. Or you can use your popsicle stick and smooth it that way to make sure that it's all adhered. Alright, so then the next step is pulling off the front clear. Y'all, I cut my nails. I have naturally long nails. And I get in these kicks. Really what happens is I break one, and it looks really weird to have a long nail and short nails. So when that happens, I just cut it down. Alright. Get this clear, started. Y'all, really? I'm telling y'all, it's like Monday all over. Are y'all having that kind of day too? Alright, here we go. We have a piece we can grab onto now. Alright, so you have a piece, and like I said, this is still bendy, so you have to be careful. And you want to make sure that you get all the clear, because you're peeling this top layer off and leaving the sticker there behind. Super sticky, gonna fold it over so it doesn't stick to everything. But that's it, y'all. That is all it is to do this. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? And then what I'll do is I'll go back and pour a very thin layer of resin to lock this in and protect it. But isn't that gorgeous? Y'all, this turned out so cute. I'm excited. I love this. What do you think? Is that easier than what you thought? And now we're gonna do our second one. And I have some things, I'll just file these little holes off on the side because I did not clean my mold before I poured last night. It was late, y'all. I was tired. And do y'all have those nights too, where you're just so tired, but you have to get it poured, so you just grab whatever's nearby and you pour it? Yep, that was me last night. Alright, there we go. Got the background off. And now we're gonna eyeball this. I think that's good. Gonna smooth out the sticker part. And actually, this time, I'm gonna hold, or I'm gonna stick that there so it's not so hard to get that started again. And I'm just gonna smooth this down. And you can get these and put these on glasses or mugs or whatever you want to do. But these are so fun, y'all. And add that little extra. So now I can take the stick off and I can pull this top away. Done. Just that simple. That's it, y'all. We have another one applied. Isn't that pretty? Didn't that turn out so good? And so, like I said, I can line this in, you know, maybe I want to add a line of some crushed glass around the outside and make that like a border for my piece. That would be really cute. Or maybe I want to take some more of those moonstones that have some flash in and add that as a border. There's a lot of possibilities. Excuse me, you're not stuck to just one idea or one plan. So whatever you have in mind or whatever you think will look good, and bring this to life even more, even if it's just going around with silver or gold metallic as, and I would not color the whole side. I would only do the top part. That really brings it to life without creating a lot of work for yourself. And to top coat this, I'm gonna take a cup, I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna set my piece on top, and I'm gonna check the level and make sure, and my level is at my other side of my workstation, but I have a handheld level I will put on top to make sure it's level before I pour. And I will use the white glue trick, y'all. Coat this with white school glue, let that dry, and it creates a barrier. So when you pour your top coat and drips form under the bottom, you just peel it right off. The white school glue's dried, it has a barrier there. So when all this is cured and you're done pouring, which will also take care of some of these little side bubbles, then you just peel your glue off. You don't have to worry about cleaning up any drips. Super easy. That's your pro tip. I will link how to do that at the end of this so you can see it in action and just how easy it is to get that to work. But y'all, that's an easy way to dress up your pieces and an easy way to make an opal effect with resin. I can't wait to take pictures in the sun. Y'all are gonna be shocked. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, make sure you do all the YouTubey things. Leave me a comment below. Do you like this? Were you surprised at how easy it is? Have you worked with interference powders before? They also look incredible in black pigment paste. Y'all, it really makes them pop. So, those are fun things to play around with. I hope if you haven't tried interference powders, you give them a try. I will link everything, including these cute little sarcastic stickers or wraps, in the description below with a link. You just click it, it takes you right there. I don't get any part of sales, nothing like that, y'all. I do this to help you. So, anyway, if you want to leave a tip, you want to leave a super chat or whatever, great. If you got something out of it, I appreciate it. It helps me cover the costs for all these fun things that I do and show you how to do. Anyway, make sure you do the YouTubey things, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. So many of you watch these that aren't subscribed. Make sure you subscribe and ding that bell so you don't miss the next one that's coming out, because I'm gonna do another big project with y'all. Woohoo! Fun times coming. Until next time, y'all, happy arting. Ta-ta for now.